Hello everyone, I am Surrendal the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/insane people Facebook. First time in a while. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my cat as James Bond will convince you. Without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, atheists just need a hug. And this person here says, yesterday I went to a busy intersection in the city and put up a sign saying free hugs for atheists. Thousands of atheists came up for a hug. Most of them admitted that they haven't felt the touch of another human being for years. One even broke down in tears saying, thank you. All I needed was to give up my life of atheism, crime, and drug abuse. Tomorrow I will go to church and rededicate my life to God. Atheists don't need scientific evidence or irreferable facts to give up atheism. All they need is some love and kindness. Yes, I bet that is something that people definitely said. I'm gonna probably give this a 40 out of 50. You are definitely lying, mate. There's no way in the world that you are telling the truth. This next post here says, racist Karen. And this person here says, how is it get over slavery, but 9/11 is never forget? And this person down here says, more people died in 9/11 than slaves ever. Okay. I'm gonna give this a 50 out of 50. This is just willful ignorance, and also, one quick Google search could quickly disprove this whole fact here. This next post here says, transphobic mom is angry about a child's library book. And this person here says, I took my 4-year-old to the library today to pick out books. He was very excited to find one that had a little boy on the front with a beagle puppy. The book was called Call Me Max, and we recently had a beagle named Max who passed away, so he was super excited to see the book that had Max's name on it. We got home, and I started reading it just to find out in the first page that it was about transgenders. I am beyond furious that my 4-year-old couldn't finish a book that we had gotten off the children's shelf at the library due to the fact that I didn't want to explain to him what transgender people are. Okay, this is getting a 50 out of 50. Something I never really understood about people who are bigoted like this person here is, why? Why do you hate LGBTQA plus people so much? I mean, they're not hurting you. They're not doing anything that really hurts you. So why are you against them? It's just, why? Mind your own business, mate. This next post here says, the hardest job in the Navy is being military spouse. And this person here says, TGI Fridays will not be getting our business again. When a military couple comes in, they only give the person who's in the military the discount, not the spouse. I guess they never heard the saying, the hardest job in the Navy is being military spouse. When your spouse is in the military, so are you. Who do they think keeps the house together and the family strong? It is the other spouse who is in the military alongside her husband. It is not the matter of the 10%, it is the matter of basically saying the spouse doesn't matter. We don't go to Outback or Texas Roadhouse where they both give us military discount and also thank us for our service. Okay, this is getting a 50 out of 50. Again, one quick Google search managed to disprove this whole thing. I got something about, like, the nuclear technician person is probably the hardest job. You've also got damage control, hull technician, you know, the seaman, regular seaman. And then again, what about the special forces? What about the commanders? Don't they have a really difficult job? I guess I could consider those to be more or less the most difficult job in the Navy. This next post here says, best friend, growing up, knows why people are gay. And this person here says, homosexuality is capitalism's answer to the fact that so many people couldn't afford to raise a child. According to the U.S. Agricultural Department, the average cost of raising a child to 18 was $233,610 as of 2015. Not saying people are gay because they are poor. I'm saying the government is promoting being gay because we are poor. What? 50 out of 50. What? What is this? How do I even say anything to this? This next post here says, Holy contradictions. And this person here says, that's nothing. I know people who fully believe in the NWO, Great Reset Agenda, but they don't believe in Jesus or the second coming of Christ, Revelations. I think it's a good thing if you're spiritual, but you really should have a relationship with God. Doesn't have to be through Jesus, even though that should be the way they say, only the way to heaven. Even if you don't agree with the Bible, you should learn it and read it regardless. I am no expert myself, but my main focus in life is to have a relationship with God, to put God first, and to not only read the Bible and learn the Bible, but to understand it most importantly. Okay, please, 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 put some punctuation, okay? That was all one sentence, and that was really, really hard to read. I'm giving it a 50 out of 50, and please, please put a punctuation. This next post here says, all the people who are having children are narcissists. And this person here says, this is an unpopular opinion, so bite me, I don't give an F. I think people who make their own children instead of adopting is a form of narcissism. It's like they want a little mini them running around, but it's even more narcissistic to name your kid after you. When their blood-born kids end up being nothing like them and resent the way they were raised, and deal with disappointed biological parents who scared of adopting kids because they think their genetics are more superior than the kids in the system. My tubes are tied. I want this bloodline to end on both sides of my family, and one day, when I have enough money to support another person, homeschool them and take them in and give them a lot of therapy for being traumatized in the system, and I want them to be whoever they are and support them on it. And believe me, no genetics are worse than mine, except that we have too much brains, way too much brains, and we go crazy. Otherwise, my bloodline is so toxic and full of all kinds of mental illness and addictions as hell. They use their super intelligence for bad things, like they know how to scheme and be super cunning, whereas most parents think of adopting kids as worse genetics than their own narcissistic genetics. Believe me, no genetics are worse than mine. It's proven that if an autistic person has a child, they will be more autistic, that they can't talk or be functioning as an adult, and they will be my responsibility till the day I die, and that poor child would suffer, and I can't stand for it when children suffer. And so me having a baby is very, very cruel and selfish. Sorry, not sorry, but people who don't care. Okay, I'm gonna give this a 50 out of 50. What? Okay, if you want to have kids, that's great. That's a you thing, okay? Don't let this person deter you from it because they think that you're a narcissist. This next post here says, oh, I think I'm in trouble, people. And, this person here says, after reading your horribly written life story, I decided to give you one chance. Please send me the following so I can verify these stories with law enforcement. Your state-issued ID, your social security card, your birth certificate. Otherwise then, you will be deemed as a liar. There is nobody who would mistreat a child, or is only in the movies, and the likelihood you've seen guns and drugs are slim. Wow. I don't know what I find more insane and more shocking. The fact that this guy is definitely 100% without a shadow of a doubt an identity thief, or the fact that he could even say stuff that just sounds like incel tier or, nice guy territory. I'm giving it a 50 out of 50, dude. Wow. I did not expect to see that. I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.